everybody, my name is Miss Robinson and I will be working with you this year more than likely if you're watching this video, and if not, just an opportunity to get to know me if you are interested. So it is summer break for me here today and I am just getting ready for the school year, and one of the ideas that I had is I thought it would be fun just to have a video where you can find out 10 random facts about Miss Robinson, or 10 things you may not know about Miss Robinson. So I asked a couple of my friends that are in elementary school if they could ask their teacher anything about their lives, who they are, what would it be. So I've taken some of those questions and I've made a list, and so I'm going to be answering those, and hopefully by the end of it you feel like you know me a little bit better, since we're going to be spending so much time together this school year. So all of the questions are on my phone, so when I'm looking down it's because I'm reading the question and then I'm going to go ahead and answer it for you. So let's get started. So the first question, do I have any kids? I do not have any kids and I am not married. I do have a dog though that I was hoping to show you, but she's hiding somewhere, but I'm sure you'll hear me talk a whole lot about her. Her name is Genesis and she will be 12 years old in just a few weeks, and she is a miniature pinscher, but she is a handful. She's only about 12 pounds or so, but she's a handful. So I don't have any kids, but I do consider her to be my little child. Question number 2, what's my favorite thing to do? If I had to be honest, it is a tie between taking naps. I know that's boring, but I love taking a good nap, or shopping. And it could be shopping for anything. I love shopping for my house. I love shopping for clothes. I love shopping for shoes. I love shopping for makeup. I love shopping for purses. I just love to shop and find new things that I think are cute and find out how I can use them. Question number 3. If I had the ability to time travel or read minds, which would I choose? That one is super easy. I would immediately choose time travel. I love finding out about how things were in the past, and probably more so if I were to time travel, I would probably spend all my time in the past and not necessarily in the future. I'm not really that curious about what the future would be like. I'm very happy in the present, but I'm very curious about what life was like in the past. So I would definitely choose time travel, and I would choose to go back in the past just to see how people lived life, what was different, what was the same, what did people look like, how did they sound, how did they dress. I just think that would be really interesting, so I would choose time travel. Question number 5, do you prefer sneakers or flip-flops? That is the easiest question on this list. If I could wear flip-flops every day, I would. I would probably go barefoot every day if I could, but you have to have shoes on your feet to be safe, so I would definitely choose flip-flops. Question number 6, what is the best thing about being a teacher? One of my most favorite things about being a teacher is I like the fact that I get to meet different types of kids and build relationships with those kids and meet their parents and their families. I like the fact that I feel like teaching keeps me young. It's a job where no day is ever going to be the same. I know that Monday is going to be different from Tuesday, and Tuesday is going to be different from Wednesday, and it's just fun. It's a lot of work to be a teacher for sure, but it's so much fun that all the hard work is definitely worth it. Question number 7, what would students be surprised to find out about you? I think some students would be surprised to find out that when I was little, I did not want to be a teacher. I didn't even want to be a teacher when I was in college. When I went away to college, I decided that I wanted to be a lawyer, so I went to college for that, and even after college, I thought that maybe I would be a lawyer, and I worked at the bank for a while, and I really had no intentions of becoming a teacher. To me, that's odd, because now that I teach, I can't imagine what else I would do and what else I would enjoy doing as much as I do teaching, but I think some people might find that surprising, because most teachers grow up wanting to be a teacher since the day they can remember, and that was never the case for me. I thought I was going to be a lawyer, so I think that's what people would find, or students maybe would find, the most interesting or surprising thing about me. Question number 8, what is one accomplishment I am most proud of? I think the accomplishment I am most proud of is I was one of the first people, maybe the first, I'm not 100% sure, but I know in my immediate family, as far as my mom, my dad, my cousins, my grandparents, to go away to a 4-year university. So I was very proud of that. I was very proud of it because I know my parents were proud of me and they were very happy, and I'm proud of the fact that I finished and then I went on to get a credential so that I could teach and got a master's in education. That is probably something that brings me the most joy. I hope that as you guys go throughout school, if you're a student watching this, that you really do feel the sense of satisfaction I feel from just working hard at school and doing well and being successful and always putting forth 100% effort. So that's probably the thing that I am the most proud of. Question number 9, what is one of my biggest regrets? So one of my biggest regrets, speaking of going to college, is when I was in high school, actually before high school, when I was in, I think, the 7th grade, my dad took me on a field trip one summer to UCLA, which is a very large university out in Los Angeles. And I went there and I took the tour and I was so excited. And I just remember coming back from there thinking that when I go to college, I want to go to UCLA. So I finished middle school, I went to high school, and right around the time where it was time for me to apply for college, I got so nervous that I wouldn't get into UCLA that I didn't even apply to UCLA. And to this day, that is one of my biggest regrets. And it's one of my biggest regrets because now I'll never know if I would have gotten into UCLA. If I had applied and didn't get in, I would have been able to say, well, at least I tried. But now I don't know if I would have gotten in or not. And I feel like I would have gotten in. So that is one of my biggest regrets. And I think that you guys should take that as a lesson. If you want something, you got to at least try. And if you get it, great. If you don't, you can be disappointed, but at least you know you tried. And I didn't do that. And that is one of the things that I regret all the time. Question number 10, what makes a good school year? A good school year for me is I have a great class that is filled with students who like to work hard but also like to have fun in the process, that they treat each other with respect, they treat their teacher with respect, that I as a teacher have a good relationship with parents, that our communication is open, that parents feel like they can contact me anytime they have any questions or concerns, and I feel like I can talk to them, and that we're very comfortable with each other, that our class has a lot of school spirit, that we are proud to be Foxes, and that we show that all the time, that we are proud of our classroom family, that anytime we're outside of the classroom we conduct ourselves in a way that makes people say, wow, look at that class, that we obviously learn a lot, and that we just have a good mix of learning and working hard and just play and laughter and all of that. So for me, that is the perfect school year. So I wonder for you guys, what is the perfect school year for you guys? What does that look like for you? But for me, it's just having that good relationship with my students, working hard, yet having fun at the same time, and being open and honest with parents and having a good relationship with them. So I'm really hoping that as the school year progresses that we experience that and that we have a perfect school year this year. I know that I will be working towards that, to have that great school year with you guys and for you guys, and I hope that you do the same. So that's the end of my questions. I only had 10 of them. I hope that you feel like you know me a little bit better, and if not, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask and I will try and answer them to the best of my ability. Until then, I will see you guys soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.